Hello, Aries. This is a tarot card reading for the period of the first half of July 2021. And this reading will be a reading in general, might not 100% match with someone. And I'm talking about the past just recently, the present, and the nearest future is coming. Let's start with a card that will represent yourself for the period of this reading. Start with Knight of Swords, that will represent yourself. It stands for being direct, authoritative, incisive, knowledgeable, and logical. On the other hand, the Knight of Swords has a keen intellect, speaks clearly with authority, and is a master of logic. On the other, he can be tactless, convinced of his own superiority, and undiplomatic. He can be relied on for his analytical lucidity. Being indifferent to the feelings of others, he does not tolerate stupidity. You need to check whether you force your views on the others. Does speaking your mind often get you in trouble? Does this trait make your colleagues critical of you? If the answer is yes, maybe it's time to change these aspects of the Knight of Swords that are visible in you. The past just recently. Let's start with the Five of Pentacles. You have fallen on bad time. It could mean that you are not taking care of your physical health. Now is when you need to prioritize your health and wellness. This card could also mean you are facing economic setbacks. In that case, if someone offers to help, let them. And remember that these bad times will not last forever. Second one for the past just recently. Knight of Wands. You or someone else connected with the situation or the atmosphere in general has confident and passionate style, just as the Knight of Wands does. The only thing to check is whether this energy of the Knight is helpful or not. Is it confidence or cockiness you feel? Are you or is your company rushing into something without preparation, which could be risky? This could be a time for a change or balance. If this energy is missing, then it might be the time to try something new, maybe have some fun. The Knight of Wands could be an indication to go out for some adventure, some excitement, some risk. Only you can decide if the Knight's energy is helpful or wanting. If you are dealt with this card, check to see whether your confidence is really cockiness. Do you feel angry and impatient all the time? If the style of the Knight is evident, you probably need to rebalance. It might be time for a change instead of rushing into something risky without any preparation. If you are missing the Knight's energy, you might need to try something new. If you have been working hard, maybe it's time to go and have some fun. Next, reverse Five of Wands. It can represent the end of fighting. Conflicts are resolving and all parties are ready to move on. It can also indicate exhaustion with the fight. You may not be getting what you want or need, but you are done. The present, the Two of Swords. Right now, what's happening? You are not willing to accept some truths about yourself or situation you may be involved in. It tells you that you have put up barriers between you and others and within yourself. You are behaving exactly like the figure on the Two of Swords card, where the woman has put a barrier of swords across her heart. This is the time to stop avoiding the truth and pretending that all is well. This is the time to stop blocking off your internal emotions and refusing to feel them. This is the time to stop thinking in one direction and feeling in another. Stop to think what you really are feeling. Are you resisting because you think you may get hurt? Are you furious internally even though you are outwardly smiling? Putting up barriers is not the solution. The solution comes once you are faced the truth or even just acknowledge the troubles exist. Follow with the Six of Swords. You might be in bad place right now, but you are moving towards something better. Things might have been difficult, sad or depressing, but you are moving to a more positive place and more hopeful conditions. The appearance of the Six of Swords may also indicate recovery, especially if you have experienced rough times. In troubled times, nothing matters at all. You just feel numb and disconnected. As time goes by, you begin to pick up the pieces of your life as you begin to recover. At times, recovery may mean moving to the new places. This would normally mean a physical relocation, but this may be far from the truth. The travel or move could indicate an inner journey from one frame of mind to another. The last for the present, the Four of Wands. It can mean the breaking of physical, emotional, or mental bonds that also brings in a new era of personal growth. The energy of the Four of Wands can help you out of your restrictions and take you on a new path of freedom. The excitement attributed to the Four of Wands varies from person to person, but the underlying feelings remain the same. It is time for events and experiences that generate excitement. Of course, the events and experiences will vary from individual to individual, but the underlying feelings are the same. This could be the time to break your bonds, physical, mental, or emotional, and move onward toward a new period of growth and joy. Break your shackles and launch yourself into freedom, away from all restrictions and any feeling of being trapped. Let's take a look in the nearest futures coming. Start with reverse of moon. It symbolizes discovering deception before damage can be done, trifling mistakes, and taking advantage of someone. Is the releasing of negativity and the letting go of fears. Your problems will lighten and you will emerge with newfound confidence and clarity. The next one for the nearest futures is reverse the Page of Cups. You might feel insecure, jealous, or just downright sad. It can also mean you have lost touch with the things and people that bring you joy, especially the ones you love as a child. Last one for the nearest future, King of Swords. Perhaps you should act the way the king does. These actions involve thinking up a solution, communicating well, judging fairly, and telling the truth. What is required is an environment of honesty and high ethical standards. This is the time for you to be inspired by what the King of Swords stands for. Thanks for watching. If you like, click like, share with your friends, and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.